Hey everyone, welcome. 2 weeks ago I released a video of this laptop, the 14CL77. Did a short comparison with the 15CL71. Both laptops made by BTO, Dutch company, and both laptops were hardware-wise basically the same. Standard, it comes with an Intel Core i7-7700HQ quad-core CPU, 4GB of DDR4 RAM, 120GB SSD M2 format factor, SATA from Plextor, and a GTX 1050 or a GTX 1050 Ti. And or is because you can customize these laptops to your liking. That's what I did with both laptops. This one I've been using for the last couple of weeks. Did some benchmarks on it. In this video I will show you the benchmarks in a sec, and after that I will give you my conclusion and user experience of this machine. And yeah, let's see how that turns out. Let's get started with the benchmark, shall we? So, as you saw, those were the benchmarks. Run quite a few of them. I didn't have that much time to play with the 15CL71 because that one was for a customer and I did the benchmarks for him. Just to point out what the machine was capable of. Of course, these aren't high-end gaming machines, but they pack quite a punch. And I think the GTX 1050 Ti is very capable of running the latest games at very good quality. So the benchmarks didn't differ that much from each other, and it was to be expected because both of them were actually pretty much the same, as they have both the same CPU, the 7700HQ and the GTX 1050 Ti. And both of them had 8GB of RAM installed when I started benchmarking, and they used the same SSD, the Plextor M2 SATA SSD. Which is definitely not the fastest. As you can see, I posted the benchmark results of my Samsung NVMe SSD as well, and it's a huge difference. For my own laptop I use 12GB of DDR4 RAM, because 4GB, let's be honest, will not cut it. Definitely not for games like GTA 5, and the Samsung NVMe SSD. As for the temperatures, by the way, this one handles it very well, but the 15-inch model tend to get very hot at some times, as you can see in the video now. At some points even close to 100 degrees. So that's the TDP. After that it will thermal throttle and you will lose performance. Not to mention the noise the fan will make at those temperatures. There was a temperature difference with some benchmarks of almost 20 degrees, so that's a huge difference. And with other benchmarks the temperature would be almost equal to each other. So the sound quality of the speakers. I think the sound quality of this model, the 14-inch model, is better than the 15-inch model. I think it's due to the Sound Blaster X5 MB solution. It's actually a Realtek sound card, and the X5 solution is a software solution. It's like an equalizer setting, a preset. The 15-inch model has a similar system of creative, but I didn't get the same quality out of those speakers as I got out of this one. So with that, I'm very happy. This is my laptop and I think it sounds a little bit better. Then we have the Wi-Fi speeds. Both laptops pretty much perform the same, to be expected, because they are both the same Wi-Fi chip from Intel, dual band AC. Nothing to complain there. So there is one thing I have a problem with this laptop. There is a spot on the screen, and I think it's due to the tension of the bezel of the screen, which puts pressure on the display itself, especially when you're watching movies and it's a darker background. You can see it very clearly, and it annoys me, it bothers me. So I contacted BTO, and they want the laptop sent back to them so they can have a look at the problem. So I will post in the video description how that turns out. As for the rest, I don't have any complaints about this laptop. I played a lot of Diablo on it recently at my girlfriend's place, and yeah, it held up very well. So it's not transferring heat through the keyboard or anything. Sound quality is good, performance is good. Also did some video editing on this, and yeah, to be honest, it's not the most perfect screen for this, although it is an IPS screen. It's very small, 14-inch with a full HD resolution. Everything gets very tiny at screens like this, so I attached an external screen, and it was doable, and the performance is no issue. So, but I rather do it on my desktop instead of my laptop. But it's doable, and for GIMP it's very doable. Yeah, no problems with that whatsoever. So yeah, with that I will conclude the video. I will post the temperatures, the benchmarks, all that kind of stuff in the video description. There will be another video comparing this machine to Chevy's new laptop, and we will reveal his laptop in one of the next videos. And it will be a more powerful machine than this one, so of course. We have to see how that turns out, but for now I will leave it at this. If you have any comments, suggestions, maybe some advice, please leave them down in the comment section. If you want to see more of our videos, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!